Welcome back, this is CerealSnax, and I am playing Subnautica, and I wanted to show off some of the new updates that they have in the experimental version. And yeah, it's been a few days since I made a video, and I had a break-in at my house, so that kind of caused me to have a few life things going on, dealing with insurance, missing a little bit of work, that sort of thing. So I am back and playing Subnautica, which I love to do, and you can see probably already what one of the big changes is with Subnautica, and that is, well, the ship has stayed the same, but you can now see the big island from the escape pod. So it didn't used to be that they had the line of distance that high. It used to be that you couldn't even see the island, and you kind of had to just guess where it was and drive out there. The other thing that I noticed, now this is, I think, fairly recent change, is this mountain that's jutting out of the water. We're going to head over there in a second. I've never actually been there, so it's relatively new, but what they've done is they've added some new creatures, and they've added birds and that sort of thing. Actually, the update said, and I don't see them here, but one of the experimental build updates was that there are birds hanging out around the escape pod, and it could be that this is a old save of mine that we don't see birds. But I'm guessing what they'll do is you obviously come out of the escape pod for the first time, and there'll be birds flying around your escape pod, which is very cool. Kind of reminds me of like seagulls that hang out near boats and that sort of thing. So let's jump into Jitters, our little sea moth. Whoop. And this guy's all upgraded up. Got the solar panels, got all the new upgrades. So let's head over to that island and check it out. It's not going to be any different than the big island. That's the only thing about it. It's really just the fact that I can see it from here, and there's some cool new things about this island that I'll show you in a second. So, starting a new game is relatively difficult. You usually stay in the safe shallows, you gather up all the stuff that you need. If you have the one thing that I would suggest, and this may not be the smartest thing to do actually, but because of what you can get at this island, it may actually be smart, fairly early game, to swim out to this island, and I'll show you why in a second. But it's very cool that you can see it, because it keeps you from having to figure out where the heck you're going, and it adds a lot of realism to the game that you can see land masses. And I think most players, like me, when they see land in a game that's all about water, probably want to get to the land as quickly as possible, because it's comfortable, it feels nice, right, to get to an island. So this island is actually unlike the other island. It's not a floating island. It's actually anchored to the ground. It just happens to be. And you know what's really odd about it? There's a cave. I didn't notice that before. I don't think you can get up there. It's almost like a spew hole up there, I think, or maybe water came out at one point in time. But anyway, let's go down. So the cool part about this, obviously, I have a sea moth. You'd have to swim all this way if you wanted to. One of the new things around here. Is these guys, which I showed off in my last episode. Whoa, biter fish. Oh, he's trying to bite on my sea moth. And they've updated the animations for him so that, ooh, he didn't like that. They've actually, ooh, yeah. See how his bite is kind of like a hit? Oh, I did not know there was a reaper here. Okay. Whoa, yeah, okay, I take that back. You probably don't want to swim here early game. I don't think a reaper's supposed to be out here. Although I did notice if I stay on this side of the island. Oh, the biter's still attacking, chasing me? Where'd that reaper go? Let's check it out. Hello? That was surprising, actually. Anyway, so there's the biter fish, of which I've now got 2 chasing my sea moth. And I've got my HUD off because I wanted to show off all this cool stuff to you guys. They've also got these, like, things that are hanging on the rocks, kind of like barnacles, like big old barnacles. And then, oh geez, these guys are going nuts. And of course you've got your little fish, like your little Reginald there. But what I will show you, let's see, ooh, get away from me, biters. Alright, let's go up on land, just to get away from these fools. Okay, okay. Now, there's these guys, whoa. There's the little hand things, but there's lithium all over the ground. I'm going to turn my HUD back on. There's lithium there, lithium there. So early game, if you wanted to take the risk, you could run over here and get all the lithium you needed to make a Cyclops early. The other thing that's on this island are these suckers, the gold. Of course, I'm being attacked by cave crawlers here, but they're really not too dangerous. Now, let me find a bird. Oh, here we go. So here are the birds. There's one right there. Look at them. And they're cool. They're almost like a mixture of like a butterfly and a bird. They almost look like they almost look like fish that have kind of evolved. What's this one? Gold. Okay. Yeah, look at that guy. That is really cool. I'm going to turn the HUD off again. Very neat. And I actually prefer this island. I don't know why. I guess it feels more like a desert island to me. Oh, yeah, look at this guy up close. That is really cool. I think what I'll probably do for my next video is pull up the int gallery for you guys. Some of you have mentioned it before, and it's been there for a long time. But the int gallery shows off every creature and every plant in the game in a long line in a row, like every item. What's this one? Looks like it was gold. And we'll do that next time. Really, this was to show you guys this new island. Now, the other thing about this island that's cool, and I'll show you in a second, is that it's got an under part where it's like a cave underwater. Now, I'm guessing that's where the Reaper... Oh, no, wait a minute. This is new. So I hadn't gone all the way around here. But apparently it has a path. Now, one thing, too, that they've added, I don't know if it's always been there, or maybe it just hasn't been as high resolution as it is now, but they actually have a shadow of your character. You can kind of see his hair. I think there's better angles where it looks a lot better. Let's go up here. I've never actually been up here. Look, there's a bird. Hey there, buddy. Can I get him? Oh, I can't catch him or anything. I wonder if I can... Here's the first thing anybody does, right? You try to kill the animals that you encounter. He just bleeds and flies away. Yeah. Immortal birds. Yeah, oh yeah. So there's a... Look at this cave! There's nothing in here yet. I'm suspicious of that. Gold. What's this one? Ooh, diamond. I'm not going to pick all this up. I'm just showing you guys this stuff. So I'm not even going to save the game. Ooh, uranium. So there's another thing, right? If you can get your nuclear power plant early enough, you could actually power it pretty easily coming here, it looks like, because there's actually some uranium. You can hear the birds just chirping at me. Oh, so this is the cave. Yeah, so it's almost like this was like the water would come up here and cause this natural cave. And this is really cool. You can see my base over there, and you can see the escape pod there. You can't see the island from this distance, so apparently they've upped the view distance, but not far enough. And if I can stop jabbering, you can listen. And you can hear the wind blowing. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's head back down. I want to show you guys what's underneath the island. I have my settings, because I just wanted to show you guys, I have my settings set to no damage so I wouldn't get totally annihilated by creatures that I find. Look at all the lithium. It is all over the place. So, what may happen... Oh, there's a bird. Whoa, he's flying right into me. They're so cool. So the big island apparently has these too. And so the update said that they're supposed to be around the escape pod. I think they said around half a dozen, so like maybe 6 or so will be around the escape pod. Look at these guys. I take it back. They do look kind of like butterflies, but they also kind of look like manta rays that fly in the air. That is really cool. Wow. Okay. Here's another path going up, but we're not going to go all the way up. There's just lithium for days on this island. Let's go back down here. It's just starting to feel like I'm playing Stranded Deep and not Subnautica. Okay, so I turned my damage off, but I didn't turn my hunger off. Okay, let's go underneath really quick. Oh, do I have reclaimed water? I think I do. Oh, yeah. Good. Alright, let's go under the water here. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Probably going to get these biter fish all over us. That's okay, though. So let's head down here. So underneath this island... and I think you probably could go... Early game, you're obviously not going to be able to go under here just by swimming. And, ooh, I'm going to have to go on the Reaper side to get in there, I think. Unfortunately. Yeesh. Yeesh, where is he? Let's go up here. Whoop. And is it down here, maybe? I may have to go back in the island to get in there. I know there's little entrances to drive into the island, but maybe they're more hidden than I thought. Is it down here? Alright, let's check down here. So it is pretty deep, so you wouldn't be able to swim down here without a lot of tanks. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's some plants down here, some fish, tons of lithium, probably also uranium. There's those little, like, Oculus-type fishies. I don't know, this isn't the way in. It's making me a liar. Man, this island would be a great place, actually. And in my world tour, people said I should be building a base at the mountain, because it's not a biome necessarily, but I may make a next episode where I try to come here and build something. And here's the entrance I was talking about. There's a biter fish. Woo! Okay. Oh yeah, you could build a base in here and be relatively safe, I'm guessing. I don't... The Reaper probably doesn't live in here. I say that, and I'm probably going to get annihilated by them, but... Oh yeah, it's got all kinds of nice plants. And got nice biter fish biting on my sea moth. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, so that's pretty much the islands. That's what I wanted to show you guys. I think the other thing that's relatively new, and I'll show this next time in the int gallery, is the shocker fish. We'll show that next time. I mainly just wanted to give you guys a quick look at this, kind of what this was all about. The other thing I'd like to do, just to get back into the Subnautica groove, since it's been about a week or so, is do some base building, because I've only done a little bit of it. My world tour was more about exploring, and I think I want to keep doing that base building thing. Obviously, I had a submarine dock a long time ago. I'm going to try to think up some kind of new thing that we need to build. If you guys have any ideas about what would be cool and inventive to build, let me know. I had a weird thought about building like a aircraft carrier, but I don't know how possible that is with the foundations. I don't know if they'd put down legs and it would look funny, but let me know in the comments. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, and of course leave a comment, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me.